Hi Omer, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad. How are you, Daniel?
Great, great, great. So you are the CEO of Kinetics, which not really far away ago you were the CEO of C Analytics. So what's the? I mean, I think that's the latest news, the newest news. Love the new name, by the way. What's
Thank you.
behind Kinetics?
Yeah, we changed the name. It's still the same company, C Analytics and Kinetics. We did change the name over the past few months. Um, and basically it comes to show the new the new vision for the company and where we are headed. So if initially we built our technology only for, or not only for, but mainly for water sports, hence C Analytics. So Kinetics come to show the new vision and the future of how we can support more and more sports verticals or any other outdoors activities. And basically what we do, we measure kinetics, we measure movement and motion, we analyze it, and we show highlights and recommendations on those topics. So I think that the name pretty much represents what we do.
Okay, yeah. So I would love to hear more about the technology. Can you dive a little deeper about what you do?
Sure. So basically, what Kinetics do, we developed a platform that can automatically collect large amount of data and video from any device. So it can be your GoPros or mobile phones or smartwatches or whatnot. Everything is being collected from also from multiple users. It's all being synchronized, analyzed, and then what we show you on our smart dashboards is the points of interest or the highlights of your training sessions with all the metrics that are important for you to learn from and engage. So imagine if you went training for say 2 hours and you've been either sailing or riding your mountain bike or skiing or whatnot. So at the end of the day, you're gonna have 2 hours of video and data and all of that. So our system analyze it all and basically call it throw it in the bin and presents to you only short video clips, story like of 30, 40 seconds of the important events that you can learn from. Yeah, long story short, this is it.
Cool.
We
Okay.
do
Okay.
it by two types of things. So first of all is our algorithms, smart algorithms that can synchronize, detect all the events and analyze it. And second is the AI-based recommendation system that we're building right now to show you not only of what you've been doing, but also how you can improve.
Okay. Very cool. So so besides changing the name, which is quite a big change, can you maybe remark one or two big changes that the company went through in 2021?
Yeah, so we've done a few things. So first of all, we start growing a little bit, both in the team size and both in client list. We are spreading now in various continents and countries. So we have already gained clients in Australia and New Zealand, but also in Europe, in places like the UK and Spain and Italy, and starting to venture into the US. So this is one thing. And second thing is that we conducted few tests and POCs on other verticals out of the water sports. So we've already been doing some mountain biking. We've done flying on small airplanes,
Oh,
and we have other verticals that we're not really allowed to talk to about right now. But yeah, so we are changing. We are trying to grow on different ways as well, not only on initial main focus.
Yeah, I mean, it's obvious you're not only in the sea now. You're also in the air and the ground. You're everywhere. So that
We are
sounds
everywhere.
great. Sounds great. So let's talk about data. As we know, data is the queen, or if we would have said it in Hebrew, it was the king. And we've seen how important it has been, in all sports. And how does kinetics technology supports, the sailors or any other sports in that matter, in data?
So this is something that is at the heart of our philosophy, and I think that the biggest impact that we bring to the table is not only the data. The data supports your decision making. It supports what it is that you need to improve and analyze and whatnot. That being said, I think, and this is the heart of our product, is how you visualize the data and how you visualize your training session. So, for example, if I only give you numbers and graphs and pies and whatnot, so you have to be either very good at analysis to understand it, or you need someone else to help you with that. And even if you can understand it, it's very difficult for you to relive the moment to know what it is that you needed to do. So if you look at other sports like soccer or American football or baseball, it doesn't matter, whatever it is, most of them are trying to work with video analysis to support the data. So it always goes hand in hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when you're going outside of um, of those areas, so you're going to hard to follow sports. So as we said, so it can be sailing or surfing or skiing or whatever, yeah, everything in the outdoors. Then it's fairly easy to collect the data. It's very difficult to make sense out of it, and it's difficult to put visual to it. And this is what we do. So we bring visual to every data point that we collect and analyze. And what we try to do on that note is that we don't give you the whole thing. We try to focus you into the right direction. So we are essentially becoming call it like a virtual analyst, something like that. And we are the eyes and ears of the coach on every athlete at all times. So if you are operating in a large or in a large space and scattered place, so you're on the mountain or you're at sea or whatever, as I said, it's very hard to follow, and we are there to help all of the stakeholders in the process to see and hear and learn and see all the data points.
So you make data accessible, make it easy to understand. Okay, very
We
cool.
make it easy to understand, and we put a visual on it.
Which is the
So
part.
I think it's the most important part, or one of the most important parts. People are visual creatures, right?
Yes.
We learn from seeing. It doesn't matter if you're a toddler or an adult or whatever. This is the learning process, and we base our whole philosophy on an improvement cycle, which means that you have to know what it is that you're doing wrong or right. You have to see it. Then you have to understand it, and then to try to train on it and implement it. So it's always like a continuous cycle kind of thing.
Okay. So we're talking, it's January 2022 right now. So what does 2022 await for Kinetics?
Um, yeah, a lot of good things, I hope.
Give us one.
um, just the one, just the one.
You can do two
Um,
if you want.
oh, amazing! Makes it easier because the list is about this long.
Okay, so choose your best three. That's fine.
So we are now trying to grow our client base on the water sport and sailing scene, which this is an important part, and the waiting list is actually getting longer by the day, which is actually um, quite encouraging and quite nice. So this is the first thing that we want to do. And second, we want to have a very strong case study on other verticals. So if we did like initial POCs on other verticals at the end of 2021, we want to establish a better product and better understanding of the other verticals, and show a very strong case study on those.
Okay. Anything else you want to say to the nation, to the sports tech nation?
Yeah, I think this all of the sports tech scene is quite amazing. It's growing by the day. We see more and more companies like us and others. The more established companies are doing amazing job. I think that the whole scene is just becoming bigger and better, and yeah, and very supportive. I find it very supportive. I talk to other founders from other companies, and yeah, the support is amazing. So keep up the good work. Oh, and your organization as well is doing amazing work on on helping us, the founders and the CEOs, and the dreamers to make those dreams come true. So that's really good.
Yeah, well, we do our best. We do our best. Omer Brand, so we expect the best for Kinetics in this coming year, and we expect the best for the sports tech nation, industry in general. So I'd like to thank you very much, Omer Brand, CEO of Kinetics, not C Analytics, Kinetics,
Kinetics.
Analytics, and really good luck. And we're looking forward talking to you the next time.
Thank you so much. Me too.